do an insight video today. I've been talking about diamond consciousness over the last few months, and it's like this process of integration of sort of new consciousness, new vibrations, new frequencies, and it's everything is about integration. Everything is about union at the moment. Everything is about awakening, having an awareness, having an awareness of your own light vibration, your own light frequency, your own soul consciousness, your own soul vibration, and how this integrates with the higher self. And this is the process that a lot of us are going through. The diamond consciousness is the union of the infinite, eternal self, and the sort of like the oneness vibration, the oneness frequency, and how you start to integrate this within your own energy field, your own energy vibration. It's about sort of anchoring energy down. It's about sort of like aligning with it, but it's also about the perfect harmonious flow of the energy that you anchor and also then you express. It's like a two-way flow. Everything that you anchor needs to be expressed as well, and it needs to be expressed through your energy. The last couple of days I've had like feelings of where I've got energy and light, and it's sort of like it connects to the universal law of correspondence, which is another aspect of integrating this consciousness of like spiritual understanding and awareness and spiritual practice, of using sort of like the universal law of correspondence. So the union between the soul vibration and the higher self also connects to like the oneness vibration and the oneness frequency. It's very much around we anchor in energy, we anchor in light and energy and vibrations and frequencies, and then what we do is we become this open channel where it naturally flows then from this place of oneness, this place of our soul vibration, and this union, and then it starts to flow it to the external world. And then what that happens then is it shifts and changes reality, because what's happening is with the universal law of attraction, which is the principle of sort of like your vibration of your universal, or the universal law of correspondence, where you're vibrating as a light and energy. The law of attraction then and the universe works in perfect union with that. So you attract the soul sort of like through your soul consciousness and the integration of your higher self. You'll then attract the opportunities and the vibrations and the frequencies that are needed for one to shift and change your own reality, but to also to bring in the opportunities and the vibrations and the frequencies that are needed for the collective as well. And this is the thing with the oneness vibration and diamond consciousness. It's a perfect union with the infinite realms and realities of light and light frequencies and light vibrations of many different realities, many different realms, with masters and guides, and angels and all beings that are working within that sort of like vibration of the oneness consciousness. It all connects to like the eternal moment, the eternal self, which is very much around sort of being in the moment, being in the vibration, being in the frequency. The last couple of days I've been having that like because like the last couple of weeks I've had sort of like a lot of energies that have been coming in, and a lot of external stuff that I've been sort of like connecting to, and sort of like aligning with, and it's very much around sort of like the eternal moment is this one frequency, this one vibration where all things slow down, like time slows down, everything slows down. It becomes just an energy vibration, and when you're in that moment and in that eternal moment and that vibration, that frequency, all things are created from that. So again, this connects to the universal law of correspondence, but it also connects to the universal law of rhythm as well, which is very much around sort of like the growth cycles, the expansion of consciousness and the expansion of awareness, but also the expansion of sort of like spiritual cycles of growth, but they're like for individuals but also for the planet again. And this, the universal rhythm works with that, and when we're aligned with the universal rhythm, we have the flow of the universe that comes into our energy vibration, our energy frequency, and it works in perfect union with what's coming from other, like the infinite God, the infinite sort of realities of light and frequency, where there's consciousness of like higher awareness and higher wisdom that has been integrated, but it's also been anchored into the planet at the moment. And this is happening for many of us. And part of the purpose of each individual at this time is to integrate that higher awareness and higher consciousness from the infinite realms and the oneness vibration into our own frequency, and then start to anchor it and integrate it, and then start to create and manifest within the external reality. And this is where the universal law of correspondence works in perfect union with 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 sort of the outer reality. And this is where sort of like with the universal sort of the oneness vibration, there is no inner or outer reality. There's only one reality, and there's only one moment, and there's only one frequency, and there's only one vibration. And all beings know this, that are sort of like beings of light and energy that are sort of like in different realities. They know that there's a oneness vibration, and that all of us are connected to it and aligned with it, and we're all and the purpose of this time is the soul vibration, is that we're bringing that frequency to this age, to this moment, and we're starting to express it within our own realities and our own our own reality, and for this reality and for this planet, for this, and we're shifting and changing consciousness, which is what's needed daily. I mean, that I've been anchoring energy for quite a while, down for like different vibrations, different frequencies. But I also need to then express it. It needs to be a perfect flow. There's a perfect. Everything is harmony. Everything is in the oneness vibration. Everything is in perfect union. And this is the same with, like I say, the soul vibration, the integration of the higher self, and how this creates an open channel. And this is where the diamond consciousness and the diamond vibration and frequency comes in, because the diamond vibration and frequency is these two triangles, and the triangles are like a perfect sort of union of like heaven on earth. And heaven on earth is when you say heaven on earth, I'm saying it in like a spiritual way, where it's like the infinite realms and dimensions of light. There's a perfect flow of consciousness and vibrations, and that are always flowing to each of us as beings of light. We're all open channels for that. And so the other aspect of the triangle, so the one is like the one that isn't up, but it's sort of like it's symbolic of being up, of being open, as an open channel for energy, insight, wisdom, consciousness, different states of consciousness, different states of being that are coming um, from these infinite realities of light and energy, which are also coming from this oneness vibration of source creation. And each and every one of our souls are opening up to that vibration, to integrate it and to align with it, and then to anchor it in, so that we can start to anchor in this new age of these new vibrations in new frequencies. And this is the purpose of each soul, is that we've come down to do that, to shift and change this reality, because this planet is out of harmony. It has been out of harmony for a long time. But this is where, if you look back at the different spiritual cultures, where I've talked about Atlantis, we talk about Lemuria, which are the two that most people talk about. Other people are talking about Andromeda, and they're talking about Helios, and these other sort of like conscious sort of streams that are coming through at the moment. And they're all conscious streams. All of it is conscious streams of energy, conscious streams of vibrations and frequency. And each and every one of us needs to start to open up to receive those streams, because each and every one of us is an open channel. And this is what the soul's trying to do. The soul's trying to, again, get that key of consciousness where we expand and we open, and we start to become these open channels to receive these streams of consciousness, to start to then stream them into our energy fields and our energy vibrations, and then we express them in light and energy, to then start to create and manifest, but also to attract. We're attracting these. Each and every one of us is like a beacon, like a beacon of light that is vibrating, and obviously, and the more that we integrate and align with these streams of consciousness from the oneness vibration and the infinite realities and realms of light, the more we become brighter, but the more we become higher vibrations, higher frequencies that we start to manifest and create, but we create and manifest within the eternal moment, you know, at will. And this is the point of it. This is the point that we're starting to awaken. And this is what ascension is. This is the ascension process in its pure perfection. And like I keep saying, when I talk about these things, everything is connected. Everything's part of the oneness vibration. The more that you talk about, you deepen your spiritual sort of like consciousness and understanding, you see that all things are connected. Nothing is separate, and that's the illusion that a lot of us have as spiritual beings, that we feel like we're trying to get somewhere or we're trying to connect to something, when actually what we're doing is what we need to do is open, and we need to vibrate in it, like vibrate. Is there's not somewhere we need to get to, because we're always connected. We've always been connected. It's just that we're connected on different sort of like aspects of the oneness vibration, the frequencies, and the key is trying to remain as high, keep our vibration as high, and within that eternal moment, within that eternal frequency as much as we can, because the more we do that, the more we're aligned, and the more that we receive, and the more we'll be open, and the more that this natural flow of expression of like receiving and expressing, receiving and expressing, which is the natural flow of each spiritual or each like being of light, is a natural flow of receiving and expressing, receiving and expressing. So we become these natural sort of two-way channels, that we receive this information, this or these vibrations, these frequencies, and then we flow naturally to express them. So we become these open channels, and this is the integration again of the diamond consciousness, of the soul vibration, where the soul's receiving the infinite sort of receiving the vibrations and the frequencies that are needed for this age, for this planet, and then the soul expresses them purely, and sort of expresses them in harmony. And so the higher self is the that one aspect of the triangle that you know is open, and open to these infinite realms of reality and awareness and higher consciousness. And the higher self opens up and receives them and anchors them in, and then the soul integrates within the vibration and the energy fields, and then expresses it expresses the, you know, in an alignment and in harmony with those that awareness, that consciousness. So we start to become these two-way beings of pure flow of the oneness vibration and source creation. That's the insight for today.